and welcome to the ranch. It is a very snowy but sunny day here in northeast Wyoming. If you're new here or haven't been here for a while, my name is Erin. I am on my way to the hay yard. I am going to get a bale and I am going to put it into multi-species, and I'm probably going to make a lot of my animals very mad today because I am putting a hay net on a round bale. So typically the animals in the multi-species, which is my alpacas, my emu, they don't eat hay, donkeys, the mini donkeys, the goats, I have two of the sheep in there right now, and then, as Grace lovingly calls him, the man sheep. They're all in multi-species. Typically we just put a bale over the fence into the multi-species little pasture. It's like 3 acres, and they just eat on it. And then at nighttime, and like when the weather's cold, they get put in the barn, and then we just throw like small squares to them in the hallway, and they make a big mess and stuff. But that's so they stay warm overnight. But during the day, they can graze the round bale, and they of course like to tear it apart, and they like to lay on it. And I'm trying to be more efficient with my feed in all aspects because it is a finite product and I don't have an unlimited supply of it. And although I do have enough to make it through the winter, it is going to be close. And if like April and May are very blizzardy and I need to feed a lot during calving season, like we're going to be cutting it close. And so I want to save as much hay as I can in as many places as I can. And so we're going to try a hay net. We'll see how it goes. I predict that they're not going to love it. And if you've never seen a hay net before, I'll show it to you, as we, put it on, of course. So we'll see. I've never used a hay net. I've never put one on. Never used hay nets here on the ranch. So we'll see. It'll be a first time experience for all of us. So we have like 6 inches of snow coming this weekend. So starting tonight, I think it's actually supposed to rain first, which is weird to say the least. It's not the first time this has happened. Just a week ago, 10 days ago, I don't remember, we had rain and then snow. So that's not, of course, like not ideal. Like we deal with a lot of snow. I don't love ice. Obviously it makes driving and conditions and stuff just really hard, and it's hard for the animals too. Obviously there's a higher risk of slipping and stuff like that if there's ice and then snow. There's not really much I can do about it, obviously, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if it actually rains before it snows, or if we end up just getting snow tonight. Hopefully it's just snow. But yeah, wind's gonna blow 40 miles an hour. It's gonna be nasty. Cows have already been fed. Morning chores are all done for the day. I'm going to talk to Jeff and have him bring back a few bales to the yard up by the shop and stuff, so that, because the wind is supposed to blow 40 miles an hour tomorrow. And so if we're getting some pretty decently heavy snow and 40 mile an hour winds, like that's just not going to be an enjoyable experience. And like the hay yard's not far from the shop, but if we don't need to fight that battle, we don't need to fight that battle. So bring back a few bales. Everybody's fed, like I said, but I do think that my feedlot steers probably, they'd probably be fine till tomorrow. I know they're cleaning up a bale, but let's not fight it in 40 mile an hour winds and a blizzard, so just making sure that everybody is stocked up on feed. Probably make sure water tanks are full this afternoon. I have to fill water tanks. The cow water has to be filled every day and a half or so probably, and then the scrubs and horses and the bulls, they can go about 2 days, and then the feedlot can go 3 days. But we'll get everything topped off, make sure that there's just kind of some things done in preparation for the snow. and then we'll see how much we end up getting. They're saying like upwards of 6 inches. We'll see. The drifting is going to make things interesting. We only had a couple inches of snow, and then the wind blew like 50 miles an hour the other night and kept me up, and it was real annoying, as it typically is. But we've got some pretty substantial drifts happening, especially like in the arrowroot corrals and stuff. I looked at it today and was like, glad it's not calving season, because I would not be using that corral to calve right now. Nobody is out in the multi-species pasture right now, just because I want to actually go out into the middle of the pasture and place the bale. I'll kind of put it close to the barn, just so because of the storm they don't have to go super far or anything. But I'm going to show you like what is typically the hay scenario, because I'm right next to it. There's the cows up there eating in the lot. So this is a core that Jeff jumped over the other day. Like, I knew the hay net was coming, and so we just did a core. Jeff did a core, and then they've had a couple of bales this winter. But you can, like, obviously it's the end of the bale, and so of course you expect it to be on the ground and whatnot. But like, obviously now we're getting enough snow and frequent enough snow that like it's getting covered up. There's not much. I'm sure that's all been pooped on, peed on. Like, it's not good quality anymore once they're like laying on it and stepping on it. They would still eat this core. I wouldn't say that they, like, if we didn't have the storm coming and I didn't have the hay net, I'd say they'd have like another day or so on that before I would feed them another one. But this is what I'm trying to prevent, is all of this like pulling it apart, spreading it out on the ground. Like, that's just stuff I have to clean up in the spring. Like, I need to harrow it, get the bulk of it off of there so that the grass can grow through it. And I'll still probably have to do that with the hay net, of course, but less waste is what I'm going for. And it's a little slippery, and getting up through the gate was a little squirrely. Not so much fun. So that's what we're going to try and avoid if there's ice on the ground. I'm going to close the gate before I forget, because I'm here and I'm done for now. And I don't think the cows would come over here, but like, I'm going to close the gate. There's the drift I was just talking about. This is what I call the nursery corral, and that's, hi kitty, that is where I put heifers after they have calved. And so, yeah, if it's calving season, there's a lot of snow in there right now. I'm gonna try and go down through, focus camera. You guys can't see. I'll show you where we're gonna try and go down through. A gate that like I never go down through to get into multi-species, so we'll see how this goes. We're going out these 3 gates. There's not too much snow. Okay. I can get through there. That wasn't bad. Now we gotta get this gate open. Oh, this one's not even latched. Oh, this panel. This panel's gonna make this difficult. Let's see, which way? I think I can go this way because it's not actually attached on that post there. This is so the goats can't get through. Is it gonna stay? Yes. Let's take this and throw it in the garbage, shall we? It's very bright out. Let's make sure I don't take out a gate or anything here. I don't need to fix stuff before the storm. I'm sure that my animals are not going to love this, but it's for their own good. They'll probably disagree. This will also change like how the snow drifts and stuff, so that'll be interesting. I think I want the bale up on end. I'm not always the best at putting bales on end, but you know, we'll try. You don't get better if you don't practice, right? Alright. There we go. There we go. Oh, I need to let my forks out. There we go. Wind. Oh, missed a section. The net wrap overlaps on the ends of the bale just slightly, so I am kind of trying to pull it out from underneath there. Looks like I'm getting most of it. Oh, left a little bit. That's coming out. Oh, hi cows. The cows are all coming over to the fence. Got it. Thank you, wind. Appreciate that. Cows, you guys already have a bale. I wrapped myself up in the net wrap. Perfect. You guys want to see the cows? You guys have a bale. See, it's down there. I don't have anything for you. You look good. Everybody's fluffy. Everybody's fat. The hay net came in this nice bag. I'll never put it back in this bag. I just bought this off of Amazon. I don't even really remember what brand it was or anything. I don't know if it came with instructions or not. I obviously haven't opened this. No instructions, which is fine. I should be able to figure this out. So I bought an inexpensive one because I never tried this. I don't know how the animals are going to do with it. I need them to obviously get enough forage so that they're not cold. I think I got 2x2 squares, and it's for a 5-foot round bale. So it appears we have like this drawstring, and then I just need to chuck this over and put this at the bottom. That's what we're going with. The wind's working against me. It's nice that that drawstring is bright colored so I can see what I'm doing here. So I want to say this hay net was like $60, maybe $65 on Amazon. I had looked at one in town at Baumgar's, and it was like $160. And I just didn't know that I didn't know what the difference was. I didn't know if the quality would be better. I just wasn't really ready to invest $160 into something that I didn't know if it was going to work or not. If it was going to work the way I want it to work. All right, this says it's for a 5-foot bale. Does it look like it's going to fit? Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the zip ties. That's close. Okay. I mean, there's a little bit at the bottom. I don't know. It'd probably be easier if I didn't have gloves on, but I have gloves on. Did I look at how to tie a hay net? No. So we'll just see if this works or not. And if it doesn't, I'll just change it. It's not that serious. Oh. Ideally, I would like to see it around the bottom more, but I don't know how to tie this. This rope's very slippery. And then are the goats just going to eat the rope? High possibility. They've decided to meander on. Here's what it looks like. I maybe should have not placed the bale on its end. We'll see how it works this time around. Obviously, there's a little bit down at the bottom that they can still eat on. As this bale falls and whatnot, then my assumption would be that the hay net will come down and we'll just kind of maybe adjust it and keep an eye on it. And we'll see how it works this way this time. If I don't like how it works and if it's like spilling out the bottom and I can't get the net around it or they like cause big problems, then we'll try it on the other end, the other direction the next time. So I am going to tuck this rope up into the bale so that they can't eat on it and they don't get tangled up in it. And then we'll see how it works. I think that's going to work. Like I said, I'll keep an eye on it, see how it goes over the next couple of days, and make adjustments if necessary. I'm going to pull the tractor out, get all of the gates closed, and then go in through the barn and let everybody out. I'll be back. Hello, everyone. We got some chickens, we got some goats, some sheep, some mini donkeys, alpacas. Hi, Fancy. Hi. Hi. Oh my gosh. You guys are pushing me into the wall. All right, let's let you guys out, okay? Oh, the emus are here too, obviously. Here's our new billy goat. His name is Stanley, because you don't need all the colors, but it's fun to try and collect them all. Here's Man Sheep. He'll be leaving soon. Okay. It's like just a little chaotic in here. Just a little. Crooked. All right. This sliding door is like the bane of my existence, okay? I don't love it. I would love to replace it at some point. Let's see if I can do this. Hey, Waffle, don't do that. Well, it helps when there's not animals in the way. It gets gunk in the track, and it's just like really old. And like we clean it, but it's still just, it's not ideal. Okay, go, so I can like push the door just a bit. Come on, come on. Let me show you what's happening. Jack, be nice. Go, Waffle. Go, Waffle. Look how fuzzy Waffle is. He's so fluffy. So is Pepper. Okay, go goats. Come on. Go. Why are we not going? Come on. Go. Whatever. Here's my attempt to get the door open just a bit more. Jeff's better at this than I am. I can't do it at all. All right. Good enough. I am not weak, and this door hates me. Okay, so my rain gutter up here is like not working. Must be iced up or whatever. So down here on the ground gets icy. It doesn't look bad right now. I am gonna go grab a scraper and just get the hay and stuff off of it. I don't want the emus to slip. That's my biggest like slip concern. These guys' legs are fragile. They're adults, like they should be fine, but nobody in town, no vet in town is gonna work on an emu. And if they break a leg, like you can't do anything for them. Ethel, where are you going? Oh, they're getting drink. They have water in the corral, but apparently hallway water is better. Look how wide she is. Also a good reason to use a hay net. Come on, guys. Are you coming, Hazel? Okay, it is. Oh yeah, see Jasper just like slipped a little. It's very slippery. I'm actually gonna grab some salt, I think. Oh yeah, and stuff's falling off the roof. This is not ideal, like for emus. So it's totally okay that they just kind of hang out in the barn right now this time of the year. This is what I'm gonna clean off real quick, and then we'll go look at the hay net and see what they think of it. What are you doing back already, Fancy? Of course, today things are melting. Tomorrow, a blizzard. All right. Oh, was the emu helping the whole time? Awesome. Oh, they're all going over to the other hay. What do we think, Ethel? Do you hate it? Jack, how about you? What do you think? Hi, Jasper. There's Franny. Hazel, what do you think? Of course, they're going to eat from the bottom first. Just working on that gate because I couldn't get it closed. I think when I opened it, I moved the panel. So ideally that gate would like be easier to use. So quick fix for now to get it closed. Although I may change it so that instead of coming out, down through here that they go out there because there's less ice over there. All right, well, they're eating. I mean, yes, they're picking from the bottom. Regardless, that should slow them down. And then hopefully here soon, hi Hazel, I'll be able to get the net all the way around. Maybe I should have done it the other way. I don't really know. Hi Waffle. Good boy, Jack. So the sheep are picking through the stuff that has snow on it. Alpacas and where's my other oh yeah, right there's the other alpaca. They're all three there. And a couple goats, or Stanley. They're gonna pick through that. That's fine. Obviously I want them to clean up and stuff and like not waste any hay. But I think this is gonna work. I think this will be a good option for us in the long run. Rearranged entrance and exit into the barn. We gotta get a cinder block or something to hold that. I gotta take that panel off and redo that at some point just so that it is easier to use. Jeff is gonna grab a panel and some wire and lock them out of this. This used to be the old pig pen. This is just, like I said, a drainage nightmare. This is like solid ice. I chipped this, put some salt down on it. They can walk around through the top, but obviously like it's not like I can direct them and say, stay off the ice. This is all gonna get covered up with snow in the next, over the weekend and stuff. So then we'll have like a different set of problems. But for today, I don't need anybody to slip. Ethel and Franny, what are you doing? Go eat. Can I come in? You gonna enjoy the sun? Okay, make good choices. Barn chickens. This little boy still doesn't have a name. There is much debate amongst the children and no agreement. So I think, gosh, graham cracker, gingerbread. I can't remember what else they said. I'll have to ask them when they get home from school. But anyhow, he doesn't officially have a name. And as soon as my ram sheep leaves and I can bring the other two sheep over, then they'll go back over to the chicken house. He's so stinking cute. Yes, you are. Oh, Mom, he's trying to get a snack. I picked up a salt block and put it out by the water for the donkeys and goats and everything, and well, it's salty. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Oh, I taste it. When I did that, it salty. Just a salt block, not mineral. So anyhow, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I'll probably film some during the storm. I think I have cats in heat. Like, that's cool. It's January. It's not warm out. I don't know what they're doing, but the last couple days, if you know a cat in heat, I don't know if you guys can hear it. You probably can, but yeah, sounds like a cat in heat. That's not what we need right now, but I do try and catch them and spay and neuter, but I haven't got all of them. And then new ones show up. Like, I saw a new one today that I had never seen before. So I just try and make a dent in it. It's a losing battle. So anyhow, seems like a future me problem. Anyhow, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope that you had a great Christmas, New Year's, holiday season, whatever you celebrate. I had a really great Christmas. Probably, actually, honestly, one of the best Christmases that I've had in my adult life. It was really great. Friends and family and the kids. Could not have asked for a better Christmas. New Year's was also really great. And I was really appreciative of the time with the kids and with family and with my friends. So I hope the New Year's treating you well. It's cold here. I guess everything's fine. I had a neighbor stop out the other day and he's like, how are things going? I'm like, I mean, fine. Like, it's not calving season. It's kind of like the slow time. Jeff's kind of bored and wants stuff to do. I keep telling him he needs to just like rest. This is the time of year where we get to take a break. We get to kind of recharge and we don't have to be so super crazy. So the days are flying by. My to-do list, I'm making a dent in it. I spent the last week trying to get some stuff restocked for Farm Store and accomplished a lot, but there's still more to do. And I told Michelle the other day, I feel like calving's gonna be here in about 6 to 8 business days. So first week in March, we should be expecting heifer calves. So it's coming. I hope your 2025 is treating you well, and I will be back next week. My goal is to make 2 videos a week. I don't know if that's gonna, like, that's my goal, and I think it's important to communicate and express what your goals are. And timeline-wise, I don't know if that will honestly happen until calving happens, because like I was just saying, this is kind of the quiet time. We are resting. I am getting more like inside projects done, and I'll share some of that with you guys. I want to include you guys in the stuff I do in my kitchen and in the farm store and the prep and the planning. Like, it's time to plant gardens and order seeds and all of that stuff. So there will be some of that content coming. I do think that I will occasionally make 2 videos a week, but then once calving starts, it is really my goal to be very consistent about 2 videos a week. I do post short form content on all the other platforms, and so you can find me over there. And I'm excited for 2025. I have some plans. I have some things I want to do on the ranch, some things I want to do different on the ranch, some things that have never been done on the ranch. I've got a lot of goals. We'll see if I can chip away at those goals, and we'll see what happens in 2025. And I am really excited and really looking forward to it. So thank you, as always, for being here. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you next week. So I just finished recording, and Fancy, you're not supposed to be here. What are you eating? You're eating cake. You're eating cow cake. All right, well, cool. So she apparently found an escape path.